My name is April Erickson, and I graduated in 1981 from the Cambridge School of Weston.
I'm Robert Poor, Cambridge School of Class 72.
I'm Eric von Hippel, class of 1959.
My name is Ian Falconer, and I graduated in 1977.
I'm Wendy Lai, class of 94.
I'm Diane Garthwaite, mother of Darcy Brennan, class of 99.
I'm Jane Moulding, head of school here at the Cambridge School of Weston.
I really didn't know what I was missing till I came to CSW and discovered that people actually appreciated intellectual discovery and inquiry.
Potentially really earth-shattering for history.
And that was enormously freeing to me. I was really distressed to leave Weston High School because I had just gotten a shiny new band uniform with a stripe down the pants. But my parents insisted, and I arrived, and I was instantly at home. And here we were around these tables, talking about things that were important. It was marvelous.
Prior to coming to Cambridge School, I went to a local prep school that two of my brothers had gone to. By the third day being at that school, I understood that I didn't belong there. By the fourth day, the administration had figured out I didn't belong there. When I entered 10th grade, I came here feeling like I was not a smart person, feeling very antisocial, and even in a school of nonconformists, I was a misfit. And within a year, that had all changed. When I was here, I discovered I really loved two things. One was music, and the other was an infatuation with technology. The art experience at Cambridge School gave me new ways to learn about myself. Something really remarkable about Cambridge School is that creativity is honored in students, and I was no exception.
I currently work at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, and I'm fondly called a rocket scientist. I'd left a junior high school in New York. Then I got here, and it was like all these great arts classes, and so I did pottery, sculpting. I did wood carving, lithographs, and then later refound my interest with math and science with some good guidance from teachers.
What changed? Calvin's cycle.
I had a great teacher, Al Bernstein, who at the time said, "You're going to be a tech co-ed. You're going to be a tech co-ed." And I was like, what is a tech co-ed? Well, he was dating himself, of course, because when he went to MIT and his wife went to MIT, that's what they called women at MIT. With her encouragement, I entered the program and exposed me to aerospace engineering. And I ended up deciding that that's what I wanted to do. Whatever faculty members here saw that I might need, they were willing to give it to me.
You could use it off of that.
And they did. Could have probably gone somewhere else, but I would not have been the same person that I am today.
I came out of Cambridge School really knowing how to draw extremely well. For 1 month, I had 3 hours a day of life drawing, which is unheard of in a high school situation. A nude model in front of you every day, and you kept learning and learning, and I got very good at it. I think the greatest thing that the Cambridge School did for me, and it's their greatest strength as a school, is that they developed individually the strengths and interests of the child, and are perhaps a little more forgiving about their weaknesses.
I came from Taiwan. I stopped over in California. Then I came to Cambridge School. What Cambridge School provided for me is the confidence that I have in myself. You have curiosity, you explored it, and you did it.
This campaign that we're engaged in right now is the largest campaign that the Cambridge School has become involved in. It should transform not only some of the physical plan that will create stronger programs for the school, but also it'll transform the way we think about raising money. That it's okay to raise money for a cause as worthy as the Cambridge School of Weston.
I think that the new science and art building on campus is going to be an extremely valuable and important aspect to our community. This learning environment in the math and science realm Technology is changing so quickly. To even begin to teach our students, we need a much more renovated environment.
There will be 6 new science labs. To date, our science program has been spread all over the campus in what are really inadequate facilities.
How come?
This campaign will allow us to support our faculty, our real treasure, with a stronger endowment.
So the connection between endowment and faculty is vital. We believe so much that the strength of that faculty is at the heart of our school.
If we don't have and keep a really strong faculty, we might as well close our doors. The teachers are what bring the students in here. Their reputation and their devotion to their love of teaching and their love of the expansion of the student's mind.
Jean Stritter was my math teacher, and Sally Luchins was my composition teacher, and they both made a really big difference in my life.
Randy Darwall,
Marilyn Cook.
Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein.
Robin Wood. They had an extraordinary theater department. 3, 4 major productions a year.
I'm Chelsea Maxwell. I'm graduating in 2007.
My name is Jihyun Han.
I'm Alex Leopold.
Naomi Weeks.
I'm Christiana von Hippel.
My name is Bo Ram, and I'm gonna graduate in 2010. I'm from Gwangju, Korea.
I really like the history department here.
It's probably music. It's my favorite subject.
The art of prediction.
Food and culture.
Art and installations.
How have I changed? I feel like I've learned how to learn instead of just learning. I feel like I've grown as a leader.
Developing my writing and artistic skills.
And I'm learning about myself as a person in the world.
I was thinking of going into medicine.
And I'm interested in teaching.
I've really enjoyed my time at the Cambridge School of Weston because I've really been able to see what I'm passionate about and explore that and really engage in that.
We have alums we've begun to talk to. They are so excited about what we're doing at the Cambridge School of Weston that tells them the school is alive and well and it still has the same core values that it had when they were here. That we have a lot of fabulous faculty and staff who've been here a long time, and that the values of the school that we hold dear and they hold dear are still part of what we do.
When I came to CSW, the most important thing for me was to really be in an intellectually nurturing, encouraging environment. Now that I'm at MIT, oddly enough, I'm in the same kind of environment, and I'm trying to do the same thing for my students.
We believe that students ought to be in a place where they can grow without limit.
If it weren't for Cambridge School, I would not have the confidence, the experience of learning for learning's sake that lets me do what I do today.
It really was a great part of me that grew and developed in this environment.
Between entering Cambridge School and graduating from Cambridge School, the transformation in my life was nothing short of astonishing.
If you can provide a place in a school where I can use my voice, where I can find my voice, then surely my learning will be the most authentic it could be.
I don't think I will survive this vacation.
I actually have a twin sister. My parents might be getting a divorce.
If I found my voice, I'm going to ask those important questions that get me the kind of knowledge I need as a student.
Does her relative time change?
We stand for something strong and clear. And I like to think we're a beacon of progressive education.